All right, it's time to do the video on the Vario RZE Ultra Hex Titanium Trench watch. This is a collaboration between two proud Singapore brands, Vario and RZE. So happy they worked together to develop this. I think this is like a near perfect watch to capture their collab. My only wish is it was a little bit larger watch. It works on the button strap for me, but it's 37 millimeter. So if it was like 39 or 40 mil, then yeah, this would be a killer watch for my preference. However, I think this watch is going to be a delight for a lot of other people. And if whether you're a fan of Vario or RZE, I think it will resonate with both camps. Of course, you had to go with the medallion yellow for the dial color. That's an enamel. Beautiful colorway. And then, of course, the chassis is from the Vario. Kind of like how auto manufacturers work together sometimes. The first one that comes to mind is a more modern release of like the Toyota GR86 series with the Subaru BRZ. So like you have the chassis. I mean, it's different, but you guys kind of get the point. Like those are two proud Japanese brands working together. So this is two really good, proud Singapore brands working together to create something really cool for the watch enthusiasts out there like you and I. Before I get into the specs of the watch, I want to say big thanks to both Fedora Gent and my buddy Will Carey for sending this watch over to me. They purchased it. I don't know the details, if I'm completely honest with you guys. Like John Fedora Gent said that it was headed my way and that I'd be excited. So, and this is a watch that I've been, once I knew they were coming out, like I definitely wanted to see it. So they made it happen. I really appreciate it, guys. So here we are. Let's take a closer look. Like I said, the case is 37 millimeter. I actually measure at 37.1, but let's not be picky. The lug to lug, if you will, they are actual wire lugs and they are solid. So like there's not a spring bar. So we'll talk about that in a second, but that's 45 millimeter from there to there. I measure the entire watch thickness at 12.6. You have a, I think, 2 millimeter thick double domed sapphire crystal. And the lug opening here, if you wanted to say fish like a strap like this through it, which would look really cool on there, it'd be pretty fun. Or you have to do something that's either going to be a pass-through or a capture like this in order to make this watch work on that strap. But that is 18 millimeter, and then you have a 6.5 millimeter signed RZE's loomed signed crown that is screw down and holds a 100 meter water depth rating on it. Price point on this thing is $439. I'll put a link in the description so you can check this out. There's other colorways if this medallion yellow doesn't work for you. There are other colorways, of course. The trench watch is a very cool watch. I've owned them in the past. And this one houses, because it's a small seconds, houses the Miyota 82S5 40-hour power reserve. I think it beats at like 21,600 or something like that. A little bit slower, 3.5 hertz. But you can see there's again the RZE logo in the small seconds with the Vario branding up top. Other than that, it's a pretty clean dial. The railroad track going around the perimeter, and then that really nice font for the numbers going all the way around, with the 6 being slightly interrupted with the sub dial. The cathedral handset capped off center post. Thing just looks clean. And the lume on this is going to be great, utilizing both C3 and BGW9. I'm excited to show you that. Before we do that, let's put it on wrist. I will take off a watch that I just received today, my new GCT from Colorado Watch Company. Kind of testing it out on a strap habit green. I'm going to try some other strap habit straps on this watch to see which I prefer overall. And we'll get that settled in. But these button straps can be a nice little trick for like if you're in the same boat as me where a 37 mil watch is just a little too small for you. Get yourself a nice button strap set up and then it kind of makes it work. Like I could wear this watch even without it. There's no rules, right? I can wear whatever I want, but it feels more substantial on wrist, even though it is titanium and it's lightweight. It doesn't feel that more substantial in the sense of weight, just substance, because now you have all that bund leather strap resting on your wrist. So, and it is super comfortable as well as being nice and legible, no date. Yeah, this would be a fun watch to wear. Not something that I would probably buy because I would rather have a little bit larger version, but I know plenty of guys that would love this size. Fedora Jen, for one, I know would really love this size. So happy to video this, but I'm going to get this off to those guys as soon as I can. Before we do that, let's check out this Lume, because with micro brands, we typically get Epic Lume, and that is the case with Vario and RZE. So there you go. I only see BGW9, so it said C3. Oh, maybe that's different colorways. Maybe they're not both used on this watch. But yeah, plenty visible day or night, and I love that medallion yellow. That is the signature or corporate color for RZE, so I love that they use that. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.